Hey Tonglers! Today we're going to talk about the relatively new filmmaking technique of found footage. And barring a few examples in its development, it has closely followed the technology of the home video recorder. From 16mm film, to VHS, to digital handycams, to our phones, and now even Zoom.
Why people waste their f***ing money on this vomit-inducing amateur hour bullshit is f***ing beyond me.
It's a trope that defies genre. There are found footage comedies, dramas, action films, sci-fi, even superhero films, but it is of course best known for its use in horror. It's a technique that works well within the horror genre, because if you can make somebody scared, that's really all you need. And found footage films can generally be made quicker and for less money and without famous actors. Sometimes all you need is a scary story and a video camera to make a huge hit film. It has become so prevalent in the genre that we've had every kind of monster documented possible. Zombies, werewolves, witches, vampires, ghosts, demons, sharks, serial killers, aliens, Bigfoot, cannibals, and even trolls.
Should you at least get the shot?
Most people probably think of the Blair Witch Project as the first found footage film. Coming out in 1999, it certainly was the most influential, and led to a huge boom in the found footage style. The film was made without the use of a script. The actors shot the entire film themselves, walking around the woods all day, sleeping in tents, with the filmmakers setting up scary scenarios from the outside. Each morning they would leave the actors secret notes on what they should do that day. So when Mike just disappears, the other two actors had no idea what happened to him, and their fear is real. It was the first film to successfully use the internet as a marketing tool, with the filmmakers playing it up like it was all real. Being the early days of the web, it was hard to find the truth. The film terrified audiences, becoming a monster hit.
And it's all because of me that we're here now. Hungry, and cold, and hunted.
But 1979's Cannibal Holocaust is the granddaddy of them all. An Italian grindhouse film, it follows a group of documentary filmmakers into the jungle looking for cannibals. And boy do they find them. The film is infamous for its graphic use of violence, both fake and real. There are several scenes of animals being killed on camera that are not easy to watch. The film is so realistic that the director, Ruggero Deodato, was brought up on charges of murder, with the Italian government thinking he had made a snuff film. He had to bring the actors into court to prove they weren't dead. The film is certainly not for anybody but hardcore horror fans.
Watch it, Alan, I'm shooting. Oh, good Lord!
In 2007, we were hit with Paranormal Activity, which follows a couple as they're relentlessly haunted by an evil spirit, with the use of home video cameras with night vision telling the story. The film was shot with no crew, just the two actors and the director, for $15,000. No dialogue was scripted. Director Oren Peli gave his actors an outline of what would happen, leaving them to improvise in the moment what they were going to say. It all led to a very realistic feeling film, becoming the most successful found footage film of all time, inspiring 5 sequels, and blew up the found footage craze even more than the Blair Witch had.
Where'd you get this?
From a box of like 80 VHS tapes the old homeowners left in the basement.
This tape is like 20 years old.
The very next year we got Cloverfield, which took the technique in a seemingly new direction, and at an estimated $30 million, a far larger budget than anything before it. But it still uses all the tropes of found footage. Shaky camera, jump cuts, no music, but mixed with some very impressive special effects to sell the idea of a huge monster attacking New York City. The film follows a group of friends trying to stay alive in its wake.
My name is Robert Hawkins. Approximately 7 hours ago, something attacked the city. You found this. If you're watching this, then you know more about it than I do.
We're fully moving into a new era, and in 2012, Chronicle brought us the first superhero found footage film, as 3 high school kids document their journey after developing superpowers, some of them using their powers for good, and some for bad. The film was produced much more like a typical Hollywood film, with scripted dialogue, a big behind-the-camera crew, and all the tricks of the trade. But on screen, it is all made to look like these superpowered kids are filming it themselves. The film opened up what kind of stories could be told with the technique.
We have to document this. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah, all right.
All right, here we go.
A few more found footage films I'd suggest you check out. Behind the Mask, which turns the found footage horror film on its head in a very inventive way. The Visit is M. Night Shyamalan's entry into the genre, which is, in my opinion, his creepiest film. Troll Hunter, a very fun Norwegian film about a group of documentarians who discover trolls and the man who hunts them. Wreck is a seriously scary Spanish film about a reporter who gets trapped in an apartment building with zombies. End of Watch is a very well acted and super intense action drama about a pair of cops. And The Bay is a well-made eco-horror mockumentary, which is somehow both very smart and very gross.
If you find this tape, just please get it out.
As our technology advances and we live more and more on our screens, the found footage trope has moved with it. In Unfriended, we never leave the computer screen. As this horror film unfolds through the use of Facebook posts, YouTube clips, and video chatting, 5 friends are murdered by a supernatural entity, using technology to get revenge. And we get to see it all happen through their laptops.
Guys, who is this?
I don't know.
Was this here the whole time?
Ken, you said it was just a glitch.
Well, the glitch just typed!
2018 Searching used the same concept to tell the story of a dad trying to find his missing daughter, playing out on computer screens, phones, and TV. And just last year, as the coronavirus forced us all to stay home and have Zoom meetings all day, the film Host was created to perfectly capture this moment in time. The actors all worked from home during quarantine, shooting their own footage and creating their own scary effects. Because of the super quick production, the film came out while it could still play off all our pandemic anxieties. It goes to show that the found footage film is here to stay, that it will simply evolve with our technology. So it's just a question of where that goes, and how we share video in the future. I'm sure a TikTok horror film is right around the corner.
Know how to work a camera.
You apparently don't.
Hey Tonglers, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more exclusive Tongal content. And if you're a creator, be sure to visit the Tongal website at tongal.com for some exciting opportunities.